it was like how to lose your pants in 10 ways, and it has the tequila brand at the bottom.
That's great.
So she's standing there in that same dress that what's her name was wearing, and he's standing there like he did in the movie, but he has no pants on. Kate Hudson,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I like that movie.
It was a good movie.
There are some rom-coms that I like.
I mean, there's a couple that I...
Yeah, there's a couple good ones. Hi, guys. Welcome to the Wicked Bearcast. As always, with me is my favorite neighborhood bartender, Corey.
Hey. And with me, as always, is the captain of coaching, Andrew.
Yeah, so grab a drink and pull a chair up to the bar as we kind of go through our week and go through whatever's on our mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how's it going, man?
Good, man. How you doing?
Not bad.
Yeah?
Yeah, I nailed it that time.
There you go.
Yeah.
Way to go.
So that's the first time we've done that. I think it worked out pretty well.
Yeah. It took 45 minutes to get to go, but we got it going.
Did it really?
No.
Oh.
No. I just like to over embellish things, make things seem a little bit more
yeah, you're a bartender.
organized and you know.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Gotta fish this
I'm a fish. I was gonna say I'm a fisherman at heart.
That's good.
Or no, actually more of a hunter. I don't know if you could tell.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So.
Dude, I'd love to get a buck this year. That would be fun. It's been a long time.
Just to fill the freezer would be nice.
Yeah.
That'd be a buck.
Yeah, I was so cool. Did I tell you about my client that does like game hunting? Did I tell you about him? Yeah. Super interesting. So yeah, he had a freezer full of black bear, and this year he'll have a freezer full of moose.
Ooh.
Yeah, so he went to Alaska, got a cabin in Alaska, and got like a guide and like the whole shebang.
What kind of hunting did you do?
The kind that you shoot stuff.
Well, you rifle? Was it a
rifle? Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. He's a rifle guy.
Was it blind?
He does
stalk?
Huh?
Stalk or hunt? Or a stalk hunt, or did he?
I believe stalk hunt.
Okay.
Yeah. He's all about
cool.
it. Yeah. He goes to Africa and he gets like nilgai and all kinds of cool stuff.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah. I can't remember all this stuff, but he had a freezer full of, and he was cool. It was really cool because he was like, I only want to eat what I shoot. I only want to eat what I kill.
Yeah.
Excuse me. He's like, I don't want to buy anything. I'm like, bro, that's awesome. I'm 100% behind that. So I did all of this research on this game meat. It was really learned a lot.
Yeah.
So, and I love, that's one reason why I love doing this, because I come up with challenges like that. And I'm like, the opportunity to learn is amazing.
Well, what's great about doing that is that you can actually, you yourself can put how much fat you can add to the meat. Like for deer meat, if you wanted to turn it into...
Oh, well, they're all different. But yeah. I mean, deer is so lean.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, which means it could be super dry.
Yeah, so, that pork fat.
Yeah, so you got to add that fat content. So, we could do it to a 90-10 or, whatever.
I still have a freezer full of... we do sausage every year? We talked about that. We talked about that? Yeah. Oh, it's so fun. Set up this giant table and we'll process like 400 pounds or something.
Nice.
I just pulled that number out of my ass. Probably less than that. But it's a massive, huge amount of meat.
How many deer? Because if it's...
2, usually.
Probably about...
with pork?
With pork, you're probably looking at probably about 2.
It's probably closer, right? 150.
Yeah.
Probably 100. Anyway, whatever. It's a lot. And it's so fun. Because you got to do it when it's cold, and it's like you're in there and you're just handling this cold meat. It's cold outside, and your hands are just, it's like blisteringly cold.
I love it.
I love it.
I love going to the lease.
Yeah.
The last time I went was actually, it was a few years ago, but it was on my father-in-law's brother's birthday. It was
father-in-law's brother's birthday.
Yeah, who recently just passed. But we went up there. It was my father-in-law graciously invited me to go up there with him, his sister, and his brother. So I was the only son-in-law or child, quote unquote, if you will.
When was this?
This had to have been, God, 3 years ago, 2 years ago? Yeah.
Not crazy long ago.
No, it wasn't crazy long ago. It's been some time.
Yeah.
But it's where I got that.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
It's where I got him from. Oh, God, it was just sitting under the stars. I swear. Awesome. You get away from the city and the number of stars you can see out. It's like somebody just poked holes in the sky. Mm-hmm. It was just insane. Yeah. Saw shooting stars. There were armadillo wrestling around outside of the campground. So cool, yeah. That was so great.
Where were y'all? Where was it?
Oh, man. It was out just outside of Luling.
I have no idea where that is.
It's about a 5-hour drive from here. Northwest. West.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe.
Yeah, we just go down to my father-in-law's property.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's got tons of them.
Well, the one that we were at?
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's like 200 acres back there.
He had 200 acres out there?
Yeah, bro. Oh, we didn't get to go down there.
Well, no, we didn't really walk it that much. Yeah, we didn't go it.
Oh, well, we always get on the Polaris, the side-by-sides, and we'll just cruise around there.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's beautiful property. There's this one, like, long stretch where the trees just kind of come over. It's like straight out of Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
He's got a river that flows through it, full creek and everything.
He's able to go hunting on that lease? Or on that
it's his property. Yeah,
nice.
It's his property.
Well, I know that there are some parts where you can't.
Yeah, he's got the whatever it's called, the ag exemption with the permit to.
Okay,
nice. Yeah, but I mean, you still have to have your tags.
Right.
But yeah, so it's I have yet since Katie and I have been together. I have yet to
go hunting on there.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah, just time. I just don't have time. Sorry. That's not. I hate when people say that, and that's not fair for me to say. I do have the time. I just have prioritized other things.
Right.
And that's not.
Well, I mean, with 2 small children.
Well, this was before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still, I mean, you have.
I've always had my businesses.
Yeah. I mean,
but,
you've had 3 kids now.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But did I tell you the Rudolph stew story?
No.
I didn't tell you that? This is a really good story.
This is quite fitting.
Yeah, it's good. Oh, yeah. Let's get So, as you can tell, we're very festive today.
Yeah, it's a holiday special.
Yeah.
It's our version of the Christmas special.
Yeah, happy holidays. We're going to celebrate it with some cool stuff here coming up. We got a fun little episode planned. Yeah. But, the Rudolph story. We went down to my in-laws' place right after my brother-in-law shot this beautiful buck. Beautiful buck, yeah. Nice size, gorgeous animal. And he was processing him. They do it right outside the front door, right? And he's got everything. He string it up and they process it.
Right.
But we show up and we had Layla. And we came up and her, Katie and I were talking. We were like, I mean, do we want her to see this? Do we not want her to see this? Because we're also dealing with my ex and all that stuff, right?
Oh, yeah.
And she was 3 or 4.
Okay.
So we ultimately decided, hey, she's going to be a part of, it's a part of our lives. So she's going to be exposed to it. And we're going to teach her that, you respect the animal, all that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
So we show up and they string the deer up. It's just gorgeous animal, and of course, I'm fascinated by the whole process because I don't know how to clean a deer, and my father-in-law is like a freaking surgeon. It's amazing watching him work on it. It's fascinating, and he knows so much. So I'm asking him questions. He's a great teacher, so he's got the deer strung up, and blood's coming out the nose, all this stuff, and so blood's coming out the nose, right? And Layla's like, is that a Rudolph? And we're like, yeah. So she's like, oh, okay. And then turns around and starts playing. And she's like, do you want a pet? You want to pet Rudolph? So she goes and she pets it. She's like, oh, it's very soft. And I was like, yes. And we're going to eat the meat. And we're going to say thank you for the meat. And it's going to, nourish our bodies and all that kind of stuff, right? So just teaching her, right?
Right.
So a couple of weeks go by, and it winds up being it winds up being for Christmas. So he made stew with that meat,
right,
or parts of it, right. And we show up and we were like, Layla, do you know what this is? She was like, oh, it's a meat. He was like, yeah, but it's Rudolph. You remember Rudolph? She's like, oh. This is Rudolph stew? And we're like, yeah. She's like, oh, I love Rudolph stew. So she was so cool about it.
Nice,
she was very maybe not fully understanding, but not afraid.
Right.
She wasn't scared. She wasn't.
Yeah, it didn't freak her out.
Yeah, it didn't freak her out.
Traumatize her.
Yeah, and I mean, she watched the whole process.
Yeah.
We gutted that thing and
scripted
and everything. She was like, oh wow, this is really interesting. So that was a really great experience, and it was really, as a father, right? Yeah. You see you have this apprehension about your children seeing or doing certain things. And
Yeah,
then
absolutely.
it's hard to, and I'm sure I'm speaking to the choir here, but you have apprehension of kind of showing the darker side of the world, even though it can be turned to being a positive.
Yeah.
It's really hard to tell how they're going to take that, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of apprehension there.
Well, absolutely.
So that was a really, just as a father, seeing her reaction to that was fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that could have gone the complete opposite direction.
And then bring my ex into all that. It would have been
that could have been a whole other nightmare.
No, but it was great.
Yeah. You know what? So speaking of Rudolph stew, I was thinking about what are your top 5 holiday meal items? Like
holiday meal items. Man, that's a good one.
I mean, just like we're coming up on right now. It's just before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but this will come out either right before or right after Christmas.
Yeah.
So Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Hope everybody had a wonderful holiday.
Yeah, we did. It's so weird how it still freaks me out. That freaks me out, but it's just so weird.
It's hard to kind of read.
Yeah, whatever. But we're learning.
We're hopeful it was a good.
We're learning because we're preparing in advance.
Yeah.
Again, we're making these big steps, dude.
Yeah.
I'm proud of us.
Yeah,
I'm proud of us. Okay.
So top. If you had to pick 5 items, your all time. That's what I'm looking forward to. What are the 5 meal items? Main dish, side dish, whatever.
So whatever.
Whatever.
Could be desserts too.
Dessert? Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Come on now.
Of course.
Bro.
Boy shit.
Come on, bro.
Okay. Ham. A holiday ham is number 1.
Nice.
I love a good holiday ham.
Where'd it go? There we go.
You good?
Yeah. I just need to find my stuff.
Oh yeah. So holiday ham, number 1.
Now, is there a specific ham?
A brown sugar honey baked ham.
Oh, so good.
So good.
So good.
And people like to do the pineapple. I don't like pineapple.
No.
I like it where it's sweet.
Just that glaze.
Honey, maple, brown sugar.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh,
so
good. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Because then the leftovers of it are just it's so good. Okay. Can I break this up a little bit?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Because it's I'm gonna give you my top 5, and I'm gonna do some honorable mentions.
Oh, trust me, I've got 2. I've got 2 honorable mentions.
Okay, perfect. I was gonna say 2 honorable mentions that aren't included on the main list, but they're leftovers.
Yeah, same here.
Okay, fair. That's so that's so weird.
Is it really?
No,
really?
not at this point.
No,
It's
really not. Yeah.
Okay, so second thing is stuffing, like a good homemade stuffing.
Okay.
I don't know, man. It's so good. Now, we're talking about holidays, right? So we're talking about Thanksgiving
Christmas,
and
Thanksgiving.
Christmas, both, whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, so a really good stuffing I absolutely love.
Yeah.
Call me old school, whatever, pumpkin pie. I just love pumpkin pie.
I've never been a big pumpkin pie person.
God, dude, man,
But that being said, now that I think about it, I think I've had pumpkin pie one time, and it was as a child.
And it was probably shit. It was probably like store-bought.
It might have been a store-bought one. I don't know.
No, pumpkin.
Yeah. And you know what's funny is Gage loves pumpkin pie. Both Gage and my dad love pumpkin pie.
A good homemade pumpkin pie with fresh homemade whipped cream.
Yeah.
So good.
Oh, yeah.
So good. I'm so hungry.
No. I'm such a jerk for doing this because I know I'm hungry. I'm looking at the phone, it's almost feeding time.
And I'm not there. I got a couple hours. I'm so hungry.
God, you got a couple. Wait, have you had your second meal yet?
No, I'm so hungry.
What are you supposed to eat?
Nothing. It's the fucking the spacing, and I didn't train today, so it's. Anyway, which screwed up my hydration too.
Yeah, same.
Okay, so what was that? 3, right? So 4 would be, I would have to say, again, old school. And I love a good green bean casserole.
See,
it's got to be homemade though. It's not the bullshit on the Campbell's can. It's got to be the good.
No.
It's got to be really good. I love it. I absolutely love it.
That one's all you, bro. Huh? That one's all you, bro.
I love it. And then 5. So I've made it a couple of times, and I kind of got away from it. I want to make it again. Is this Brussels sprouts and Brussels sprouts and bacon? Like they're just very simple. For
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so good. But the Brussels sprouts, like with the ham, that meal. Oh, God, it's so good.
Have you done it in the air fryer before?
No, because I'm gonna cook it in the bacon. I'm cooking the bacon grease.
Yeah.
In an air fryer?
Yeah, bro.
No, we'll do it in the skillet.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not opposed to trying it that way. I don't have an air fryer big enough.
Oh, really?
To satisfy my girth eating.
That's true.
Okay, so honorable mentions.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, this one's very specific.
Okay.
Katie. So I didn't last year, and I'm not going to this year because of time. But every year for several years, we talked about that, smoke a turkey. And my favorite thing to do is a turkey pot pie from that smoked turkey. And it just, the smokiness of it just penetrates. Oh my God, it's so good. Katie makes it, and she does it in a crock pot, and she does, I'm so hungry. She does, like biscuits on top instead of like a normal kind of a crust.
So would it be like a dumpling?
No. It's like a big thing. But she does like, she'll cook it and then does like the biscuits on top, and it just kind of becomes this big thing.
So she'll put everything in there for the meat, if you will, the pot pie.
The filling.
The filling,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And then she'll layer the biscuits on top, and then it'll
like the uncooked Pillsbury biscuits.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
okay.
She makes it. I don't know. So good.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, with the flaky buttery biscuits and everything, bro.
And then it'll cook in the crock pot.
Yeah, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I asked her about it. I don't know. She's her magic. She's amazing.
It sounds so good.
Absolutely incredible. Absolutely.
I love good pot pie. A pot pie and a shepherd's pie. Oh, so good.
Yeah, so good. And then the other thing is like the ham sandwiches from the leftover ham. But with like those rolls, the dinner rolls.
Stacy makes a homemade roll.
Yeah, knock your socks off.
Oh, it's so good. I look forward to it every year. Every year.
I love homemade rolls.
So, mine are weird.
You're weird?
Mine is weird.
Give me weird stuff.
So, all right. So, for one, the number one thing for me is a pure nostalgia thing. It's something that my mom, and I'm pretty sure my grandmother would make.
Is this the peas?
Yes. It is cream peas.
It's so weird.
They're so good.
It is weird. So explain it.
So good. Okay.
It's weird. So he's explained it to me. But
yeah. So all right. So
I haven't had it.
You make a roux. It's
like a flour.
Yeah, like a flour-based roux.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you just dump your peas in there, like these sweet peas, and it's
salt and pepper.
Yeah, salt and pepper and garlic and
simple.
Yeah, it's very simple, but it's so good.
It's so weird.
It's so good.
I'm so down for it because
I love it.
The earthiness of the roux with the sweetness of the pea would be good.
So good.
I would.
Dude,
I don't want to change your shit, but I would not challenge. I would suggest putting mushrooms in that. I think that
would be up for that.
I think
I would be up for that.
I think that would be a great flavor enhancer.
And it's just pure nostalgia. I have it one time a year.
Yeah.
And so we're going to my parents for Thanksgiving this year.
Oh, okay.
My parents are like, we're going to cater it. I'm like, oh, okay.
Nice.
Sure.
Better make the damn
whatever.
peas.
Yeah. But I said, are you making cream peas? She goes, yes, I'm going to make cream peas. I said, score. I'm there. Good.
Funny. Are you all doing it on Thursday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it would be Thursday. Number 2, apple pie.
I love a good apple pie.
Stacy makes a fantastic apple pie.
I love a good apple pie.
And so I'm like the kid who goes in there and like will steal a piece of apple that's been like coated in just all that
gooey
brown
goodness.
sugar goodness. And oh God, so good.
I love that.
Oh, I can't.
I have another honorable mention.
Oh, okay.
Just real quick.
Yeah, go
Katie
ahead.
makes this homemade cranberry sauce that'll curl your toast.
Really?
Oh my
I've
God.
never had cranberry sauce.
like cranberry, like jelly cranberry. Right?
Well, aside from like the stuff in the can.
Yeah, but that's bullshit. The homemade stuff. Oh my god.
Whatever, dude.
So
when you grow up in South Houston, there's not bullshit. That's a staple.
It's a staple. Yeah.
Just sit there poking it, and just
Yeah.
wiggles.
Yeah. It's best when the ridges are still in the jelly.
Oh, absolutely.
From the can.
Yeah, because that's where you know where you cut it. It's like having dotted lines to cut how big your slice is gonna be.
I do love. She makes it so that it's more of like a cranberry compote.
Yeah.
Bro, it's so good. Sorry, I didn't mean to
No, you're good. Number 3, again, is something that Stacy makes for me that I asked for specifically, and I have to. She's actually going to be making some of these for the FFA. She's making these for the FFA banquet that the boys are having tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
It is the soft peanut butter cookie with the Hershey Kiss right in the middle
I
of
love
it.
those. Yeah. Oh, is that a holiday thing though? Y'all don't ever
For
do it
me, we only ever do it. It's only about this time of year.
That's fair.
Yeah, I mean, because it's just one of those things that if we did it more frequently, I'd weigh a lot more than I want to weigh. Because I don't have a huge sweet tooth.
Yeah, but
the things that I love,
peanut butter.
I tell you, I want that shirt by Death Before Dishonor.
Yeah.
The Body by Peanut Butter shirt.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want that shirt because it's true.
Valid. I love peanut butter.
Number 4 is a tradition that we do on on Christmas Eve every year, and that's chili and tamales, homemade chili and tamales.
Okay,
It's a combo deal.
That's a very Houston thing to say. I love it.
It's so good. I look forward to it
Yeah,
every
but it's got to be
year.
homemade chili.
It's got to be homemade.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not that canned shit.
Did I share your like chili recipe? that I have?
No, but you should.
I should.
Yeah.
Super high protein.
Yeah, please. I mean, I'll be the only. Well, probably me and Gage will eat it.
I ate it for a solid 8 months.
Dude, with it being cold right now,
I told Katie
I'm
was
all
so
for
excited
it.
about my chili.
I'm all for it.
Yeah, I made it with bone broth. It's really good.
That sounds nice.
Anyway,
Number 5, homemade Southern mac and cheese.
what does that mean?
That is the making the roux
Oh,
for the
yeah,
mac and
yeah,
cheese.
yeah, yeah.
And that's
Real
one,
mac and
that's one
cheese.
that I'll
Bake
make.
it
Yeah. And then I'll put a panko crust on top of it. Like I'll mix some garlic. I'll mix garlic and basil in there for the for that panko, and then I'll sprinkle it on top.
Yep.
That I'll make every year.
That sounds so good. I love it.
And
I love a good
in fact, I have to make it tomorrow for the banquet tomorrow.
It's not easy to make too. Like a
No,
good mac and
it's
cheese,
not.
It
not.
takes time.
It takes a lot of
It's
time.
expensive.
Yeah.
Did I again? Sorry, I don't mean to
You're
keep
good,
it
man. That's what this is for.
Yeah, did I share with you my buffalo chicken mac and cheese?
No.
Okay.
I'm telling. What have I told you? What do we need to make?
I know we're getting there. We will. Okay. All right. So we'll get into that in a second.
Yeah.
But yes.
Time out. We need to make a cookbook.
I have.
It needs to be. You've got so many recipes.
Yeah. Okay. So how I came up with this buffalo chicken mac and cheese? It was a dream. Swear to God. No lie. I swear to God. I had a dream.
Sorry. It made me think of detour, like always. It made me think of watching a documentary on Stevie Ray Vaughan where he'd be in bed asleep, and he'd be having dreams that Jimi Hendrix is giving him a guitar lesson, and I think it was his girlfriend or his wife at the time would see him doing fingerings.
Oh, really?
Of playing the guitar.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
And then he'd wake up in the middle of the night going, I learned this great guitar riff and how to hit these new notes, but I can't remember.
Yeah.
So I just think it was like, mixing stuff.
It was almost just like that, but I didn't have a teacher. I was just making it.
Yeah.
And this was back in, this is such a weird story. I was still with my ex at the time, and I had this dream, and I was like, this buffalo chicken mac and cheese, and I woke up, and it was like a Saturday, right? And I was like, I have to make this today.
Yeah.
So I went to the store, and I spent like $70.
Holy shit.
Yeah, but I bought I knew exactly the cheeses I wanted to make. I knew exactly like the sauces I wanted to do. I knew exactly what I wanted to do, and I made it, and it came out perfect.
Yeah.
Oh my God. The roux that I made, it was with it was Frank's Red Hot with a cheddar and a jalapeno jack.
Ooh,
and
nice.
and it was I used a little bit of ground mustard to get it like really thick, really creamy. The roux was super creamy. and I used like it was half and half whipped cream.
Okay.
Not no stretch of the imagination, like macro friendly, but God, it was so good. It was so. Katie's had it actually. I made it for. We used to work at the same company together, and I made it for the company Christmas party. And everybody was freaking out about it. I was like, yeah, it was. I had a dream about it. It was so good. Sorry.
Okay.
So yeah, good mac and cheese. 100%. I agree.
Yeah, so that rounds off the top 5. My 2 honorable mentions.
Yeah.
Again, I love my wife's cooking. When she makes her deviled eggs.
Just a solid choice.
Deviled eggs to me seems like something that can be had year round. But again, it's not something that I usually will have year round. I mean, they're fantastic protein snacks.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But
great fat, great protein. Absolutely.
Yeah. But when she makes them during the holidays, there's just something about it that
hits different.
It just hits differently.
Yeah.
And the number 2 is a good eggnog. Just a good eggnog with a touch of bourbon in it.
A touch.
Just a
scotch.
Just a scotch.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, right about there.
Yeah.
2 fingers right there. Yeah. So,
did I say 2? But make it 3.
Well, as we continue to watch, Die Hard or whatever, it becomes this.
Yeah.
Then pretty soon it's just bourbon with a touch of eggnog.
Then it's just bourbon. Yeah.
But I love this time of year.
Yeah, it's so fun.
It's just, it's big boy season.
It's big boy season.
And it's just the comforting foods and see somebody else is hungry.
Yeah, hold that thought.
Still blue.
All right, and we're back.
Hi.
Solid choices.
Yeah.
I love a good deviled egg.
Oh, dude. And she puts just the perfect amount of, like, just a little bit of heat on it. Mm-hmm. To where it's got a nice little spice to it.
Yeah, it can't be much, though, because it'll ruin it.
No, you don't want it to be overpowered.
Yeah, but it doesn't take much. That's a fine line.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. It's so good.
I love it.
Oh, man.
A little smoked paprika on top.
Me and Gage. Just,
dude, I'll eat a whole tray.
And see, I thought about doing the more traditional stuff.
Hold that thought. And we're back. Okay, what now? The more traditional things? What do you mean?
Well, like ham and turkey and stuff like that.
I just love those, though.
No, I do too. But see, believe it or not, this was a really hard list for me to do.
Really?
Yeah.
That was like immediate.
Well, because because of the nostalgia part of it too. What are the things that kind of bring me back to what makes me feel like a kid again at that time of year? Which is like, again, the cream peas or apple pie.
I love good apple pie.
But see, I could also
do you do it ice cream or just by itself?
I do both.
Okay.
I do both.
Mm-hmm. You ever put it in American cheese? I think we asked about it.
No, I can't do
American
cheese.
cheese?
No, can't do
it.
it. No, can't do it. No, sorry. I'll take your word for it. I'm sure it tastes great. I just can't do it.
So, try everything at least once. Just try it.
I'll have to try. All right,
we'll try it, but not with like we won't like ruin a piece.
Yeah.
For you, well, I'll eat it.
Oh,
but
dude, I mean,
we might try it with like a store bought whatever apple pie, just so you can try it.
Yeah.
Just see if the flavors.
Like one of those little Debbie, like.
Oh, I mean, well, you got a whole pie. If we're gonna eat it.
I mean, we're gonna go. Might as well go for gusto.
Yeah, we're here.
Right?
Do it.
Duck it. We're here.
Yeah, I love that. That's good. Yeah, that's fun. So yeah, cookbook.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been talking about doing a cookbook for months.
Yeah. I mean, we're working on the log. We're working on the logbook.
Yeah.
And
we need to. We have a lot of. That's the problem. The problem with the way our brains work.
We have a lot of wants. We have a lot of plans.
We have a lot of like intersecting thoughts, right?
Yeah.
And they just kind of like, but they come and go, right?
Yeah.
And it's like trying to figure out how to prioritize them with all the other stuff.
I think what we need to do is sit down and put it on paper.
We need to set time and say, okay, we're like this day, this time, we're gonna talk about this.
Right.
And
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's a
because trying to talk to you about it while I'm doing a manipulation on you is not working.
I'm not talking while you're doing a manipulation.
No, you're screaming.
Yeah, I'm screaming. Yeah. I mean, no, I'm not screaming. It's more like grunting and like heavy breathing. No, there's some screaming at some point.
Yeah, there's some screaming. There's some yelling.
Oh, dude.
He cursed a lot.
Dude, that spot on my foot
is just lights up.
Dude, it's like somebody just taking a rail spike and just jamming it into my foot.
Well, that's kind of what's happening.
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Except that rail spike is hot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Would you rather have a cold nail spike? I'd rather it be hot.
I'd rather it not be a rail spike at all.
Well, you got to pick one.
Right. Yeah. The beggars can't be choosers.
Exactly.
So,
I love that. That's good.
That being said, now with the whole nostalgia talk, are there any traditions that you look forward to?
That's a really good question.
Or something that you and Katie have started and that you enjoy carrying on?
Yeah, we have this thing about, like, we have a gift rule, and I really like it. I think it kind of like, makes it much easier in putting in perspective, like buying gifts for people, because it's so, especially for me and Katie, it's so easy to go overboard.
Oh yeah.
Because I want to just buy her the world, and she wants to buy me the world. So we have a 4 gift rule. It's something you want, something you need, something you do, something you read.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, and because she's a reader, but we kind of do like the reading is like, it could be like video games or reading, because we're both gamers.
Right.
So, but yeah, that's that 4 gift rule, right?
Okay.
Oh, something you wear. Sorry, it's something you want, something you need, something you wear, something you read.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that a lot.
Yeah, I do too. And it's like, that's really helped us.
Yeah.
Do we always go by it? It's more of like a guideline, but sometimes we'll do like multiple gifts. It's like, but I saw this, I really like it.
Yeah.
So we'd like to get back to that. With the kids, it's been rough. Like the past couple of past couple of Christmases, but I really like that one.
Yeah.
We had this thing for a little while, and it kind of got out of hand, but it was fun. Like, we'd go to Best Buy on Black Friday.
Yeah.
Like, that was fun, but man, it gets out of hand real quick.
That sounds awful.
Yeah.
We did that.
But nowadays, it's like, it's not so much a thing, right? Because the stores are almost bare.
Yeah.
You would buy everything online.
But they're also doing, where they're like, we're opening on Thanksgiving night, and
that's part of it. But it's more of,
well, the online
they
stuff.
They don't want to carry inventory like they used to. So like they stock up on TVs like crazy. I'm like, I'm good on TVs. I don't want to buy any more TVs. Chill out with the TVs.
Yeah.
I'd rather it be on like, video games and shit I'm gonna do, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. So whatever. We kind of doing that, and it's fun, but yeah, like I said, I think that's really the only ones. We always do, every year we always do matching pajamas. I love that. I'm a sucker for that shit. Yeah. I love that so much. Like couples costumes and like
really?
pajamas. Yes, I'm such a dork for it. I think it's so fun.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
I mean, we've talked about trying to do something along those lines for pajamas, but I mean, it's really hard to find, somebody of my size's pajamas or your size that's going to match to Stacy. That's going to match to the boys.
Get with Katie. She always pulls through. Sometimes it's a little too tight on me because it's like, I mean this in the nicest possible way, but I don't know how to put it any other way. A Chinese 3XL is like an American medium, or an American large. Yeah. So it is hard sometimes. Yeah. But she always figures out a way to make it work. And then that's so fun. Like one year for Halloween, another story. 1 year for Halloween, Katie. It was before we had Xander, and Katie and Layla dressed up as butterflies, and I was a flower. So I was like this big yellow flower, and
Yeah.
I was a big, so funny. I loved it. I loved every second of that. It was so fun, trick-or-treating. That was great.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm just a dork.
Yeah, but that's a good thing.
Life's
Though.
too short.
But I mean, that's fantastic for. I mean, not only for you and Katie, but for Layla and Xander and for Charlie.
Yeah, don't take yourself too seriously.
No. So, my favorite thing to do every year is we pick one night before Christmas where we go get Little Caesars pizza.
Okay.
Yeah. We get Little Caesars pizza, we get in the car, we turn on Christmas music, and we go look at Christmas lights.
And y'all just chow on pizza?
And we just chowed on pizza.
That's fun.
And but we've taken our Christmas light looking at to a whole nother level to where we are critiquing the shit out of these houses. Where it's just like, I would not have done that color. Or
that's so good.
But even the boys are just like, oh, that's just bad. It's just, instead of like enjoying the
Oh, this is so nice.
Like, oh, this
that
is so
looks
fun.
like shit.
Yeah, it's pretty much what it is.
I love that.
But so one year we were doing we were looking at Christmas lights, and this one house, it was just red. The house was completely black or dark, and there were red lights all in front of the house, and they're pointing upward, so it just makes it real ominous and creepy.
Yeah.
Looking. Dude, this
very
chair is
evil.
squeaky.
Yeah,
And,
that's the one that was super squeaky.
yeah.
I was talking about it in one other episode.
But so it looks super ominous. We're like, that's kind of a creepy. And the next thing we know, we see somebody sitting on the bench in the dark, watching us look at the house. And we're like,
plotting your murder.
It's like, is there somebody sitting there watching us? and we're like, no, that's no. And then all of a sudden you see that person, and we're like, oh my God, let's go. It was just like hauling ass. It's like super creepy.
That's so weird. Hold that thought.
Yep.
Okay. And we're back again.
Yep.
Okay, so what other traditions do you have?
So for a little while, we were when the boys were younger, we did Christmas cookies. We decorate Christmas cookies.
Oh, that's fun.
And
I'm terrible.
so so am I. But I did one year where I had iced the reindeer and it kind of messed up. I somehow like smeared red on it, and I was like, oh man. So I grabbed like one of the little sugar like sprinkle deals. It was silver, and put it like as a bullet hole.
That's funny. That's good. Yeah, whatever.
But yeah, decorating cookies was fun.
Yeah, it is fun.
And then I tried really hard to start the tradition where instead of leaving out milk and cookies for Santa, we left out chips and queso with a shot of bourbon.
Oh, Santa loves that.
I thought Santa would really appreciate something different.
And he did, right?
Yeah,
I mean, he loved it.
I know his elf did.
Yeah.
The wicked elf preferred it. But it didn't fly. It didn't last long. So.
He's just stumbling around the house afterwards.
You know,
I just got
putting this stuff together sucks.
Dunking the cookies in the whiskey.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Whatever. All for it.
Yeah.
You could have done eggnog though.
I could have done eggnog.
Yeah, that would have made more sense.
Yeah.
Put it in a reindeer cup.
Oh yeah.
Like,
tell you one tradition that I'm glad we no longer do is Elf on a Shelf.
I've seen some stuff. I like the concept.
There were some, no, don't get me wrong. There were some that we did that I had a lot of fun doing. Mm-hmm. Like one couple times where we would take like that tissue paper, that roll of tissue paper, excuse me, and we would just toilet paper the entire house right around the tree and everything. Funny. And we'd kind of like close off the doorway to the boys' room. That way they're like, oh, we can't get out.
That's funny.
And they loved that.
Yeah.
That was fun. I did one year where we had the elf leaned up against the counter, and it looked like he was taking a leak. And I had like little shot glasses of lemonade.
That's funny. There's some good ones, dude. I saw one where he was like covered in powdered sugar. He was laying back, and there were like Barbie dolls all like laying on the ground and stuff. There's some really funny ones.
Yeah, we've done stuff like that.
Yeah.
Where I had the elf make bananas look like minions.
Oh yeah, nice.
It was just different stuff like that. That was a lot of fun.
It can.
There was some more
fun,
fun,
lot of work.
but it's a lot. Yeah, doing it every night.
Yeah, it's fun if you're doing it as if you're like cataloging it as a like something to share.
Yeah, and I've got a couple pictures where.
Yeah. Other than that, like, and then trying to do something different every year.
But there is nothing more nerve-wracking than like going. It's been a long day. You finally get to bed and you're laying down and you just go, crap.
Yeah.
What? Gotta move the elf.
Yeah. Dude. Yeah.
When we stopped that tradition, I was like,
yeah, so much easier. Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Did you ever do like the advent calendar kind of stuff? Because I saw one that was really cool.
I mean, I've talked about getting one. I like the idea of it. I know that we actually were at Costco. We were trying to buy 10 dozen eggs. That I mean, I go through so much eggs.
Yeah, they're so good though.
I know, but so yeah, there was a couple of advent calendars we saw at Costco where it was like, if we get one, I mean, you're gonna have both the boys be like, oh, I want to do it this time. It's like we're gonna have to get two. Yeah. Just to be fair.
Yeah.
Keep in mind they're both 15 and 17, but they're still gonna argue about who gets the candy.
Yeah.
So it was like, But
I saw one that I really liked.
Which
and
one?
I was kind of wanting to get. I'm not gonna tell you.
Oh.
All right. So you'll see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So good. I'm glad.
I like the idea of an advent calendar. I just think it's something fun.
It's something fun and it's simple. You don't have to do a lot of.
I mean, something like that is just Again, it's like a little treat.
Yeah. Man, I'm so excited. I'm so excited now about like this stuff. Out of all the stuff we've talked about, I'm so excited right now for matching pajamas. I gotta talk to Katie about it. See what we're gonna do.
I keep wanting us to do like either like matching pajama bottoms or a t-shirt or something. I'll probably have to talk to Stacy about that.
Yeah,
do something.
It's weird going into like the holiday season because it's Xander's birthday, November 3rd, Layla's birthday, December 16th, and then the middle, right, Thanksgiving, and then Christmas, and then Katie's birthday is like mid-February. So it's like a bunch of stuff packed in there. But I gotta see.
And then March will be my birthday.
And then and then April's my birthday.
I'll be 45.
Yeah, stop talking about it.
Oh, it's so
it's
weird.
Fine. It's not old, bro. You're good.
But it's so weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's weird.
It's weird.
Because I mean,
you don't feel 45.
No,
you don't look 45. You look great.
No, I look older. What are you talking about?
Shut up.
Look at this. Dude, my beard matches that and this.
Whatever. It looked great when it was pink.
Oh, yeah. So I think we're going again next weekend.
Oh, okay.
We're going to go up there with Stacy's dad.
That's so fun.
So I think
the Celtic Christmas?
Yeah.
That's the last weekend.
Yeah. So I think it's probably going to be painted
green and blue?
Probably no. I think
green and red. I mean,
we'll probably do red with or green with red sprinkles or.
Oh yeah, that were other way.
Yeah, red with gold in there or something. I don't know.
I think it'd be cool.
I'm sure somebody will see it.
I think it'll be. Well, to your point, right? If you do green, it looks like moss growing out of your face. But I think if you did green with like red sprinkles, would look really cool. Or not sprinkles, but sparkly.
Glitter.
God, garland?
Word. Yeah, garland.
I couldn't get a garland out of my head. Yeah, that's all right.
You just have garland wrapped around my kilt.
Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho. Throwing out candy canes, everybody.
Pull them out of your rabbit pouch.
Instead of candy canes, I'm throwing like Christmas cakes at people.
That's great. That's so funny. Okay, so before we get there, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Right? So, talking about Christmas foods, right? What are your top 5 Christmas movies?
Ooh. Okay. So top five. The Santa Claus is probably the all-time for me.
Okay, Tim Allen?
Tim Allen, yes.
Okay,
and the reason being is because my dad is my adopted father.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. He married my mom and adopted my brother and I. That was I think that was the first Christmas that we spent together. And
very nice. So very, very,
very sentimental.
Yeah.
So with that one,
especially with like the way he was with his son. And everything, like how perfect is that?
Yeah. And so that was the first, but that was and I've got a younger brother. Well, actually, I have two brothers and a sister. But my younger brother at the time, I don't know. I think he was like at my aunt and uncle's house for some reason. But he wasn't with us, so we went to the movies together.
Oh, that's cool. So it was just y'all?
So it was just mom, dad, and myself. So
that's cool. So you actually saw it in theater with
I saw it in theater.
So that's super impactful.
Yeah. So there was that one. What else? Trying to think what else was there. So we did. Yeah. So okay. Scrooged.
Okay.
Scrooged is my number one. Scrooged is my number one. For some reason, the Santa Claus always pops up just for that reason.
I think Santa Claus. It sounds like Santa Claus is
Santa Claus,
super top contender.
See, I would probably say so. But one, I love the Christmas Carol, the Charles Dickens Christmas Carol.
Absolutely. Bill Murray.
Yeah, I mean,
that was fantastic.
Bill Murray. I mean, at his like prime.
Yeah, he's
but
freaking psycho.
I mean, I just love that story of the
discovery.
Yeah, I mean,
himself.
I mean, you could tie that in with the Mickey Christmas Carol that you saw on your on TV as a kid, even the Muppet Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
So, but Scrooge is my favorite version of that movie.
Yeah.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can be angry with me. You can argue with me. I don't care what Bruce Willis says. Die Hard is a Christmas movie, and that is on my list.
Yeah, man.
Granted, it came out in July. They're like, no, Die Hard's not a Christmas movie.
Whatever.
Yes, it is.
It's
ho, 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 I have a machine gun. That's a Christmas movie.
Well, it was a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
well, sorry, is a Christmas
movie. Yeah.
100%.
So, Die Hard is on that list.
Fair. So that's 3.
Yeah. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Okay, 4.
That is watched every year at this house. I know you're not a fan of it, but Elf.
It's not that I'm not a fan of it. I think it's a fun movie, but it's not
It's not your top 5.
No.
Yeah.
It's not my top 5.
Yeah. But Elf, just because.
And I enjoy it. I think that's probably Will Ferrell's, it's up there with Anchorman, right?
Oh,
it's good.
Yeah. So Elf, and then the honorable mention is going to be, and I don't know if you've seen this or not, but this has been a classic that we've adopted into our house, and we've watched it every year since it's come out, and I think it was maybe a year or two ago. So, is the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special?
Oh, I haven't seen it. Yeah.
Oh, it's so funny.
Yeah, and you talked to me about it.
Yeah, and there is a song that they play about where it's like basically trying to understand what Christmas is. And it's the Butthole Surfers.
Oh, that's great.
That did this song.
So funny.
And so yeah.
Wow, really?
I'm fairly certain.
I can't believe they're still together.
They
came together just for this.
Well, they're still playing.
That's amazing.
God, is that? I gotta look. Sorry, I know I shouldn't be doing this right now. But I gotta look and see. Oh, sorry. Nope. That was the old 97s. My bad.
Oh, okay.
The old 97s.
Okay. Still.
My bad.
Still.
But yeah. So that song makes it to our Christmas playlist as we're driving around eating pizza and looking at Christmas lights.
That's such a great tradition. I like that.
It's
garbage pizza, driving around listening, all these
and just listening to Christmas
do you when you're driving around, are you picking out this really shitty ones?
We pick different neighborhoods. It's just like if you see the houses where they've hung the lights across the top of the house and they're drooping.
Yeah.
Or it's like. I'm real big about it being taut and all the lights pointing in the same direction.
Especially if it's as
Yeah, and when I just see it kind of look like somebody just took a string of lights and the lights are pointing 50 different directions.
So I've seen it, and I've seen it done like that, but it was very tastefully done because every other light.
If it's done,
it was meant to be that.
Yeah, if it's meant to be done that way, really yes. But when it's just here we go. Yeah. Yeah. So, but yeah, the Guardians Christmas special is the honorable mention that we just started watching.
It's fair, solid, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. I want to watch it.
Plus, who doesn't love Kevin Bacon? What about you?
Number 1, National Lampoon's.
Of course.
I love that movie. It's okay. Before I go any further, how do you feel about Our Christmas Story? It's so overplayed, and that's my problem with it. Because I love that movie, but I can't put it in the top 5 because it's so overplayed. A Christmas Story.
Yeah. I would agree that it's overplayed.
Yeah.
Because when I was a kid, it played all
They still do that. It's still 24 hours.
Yeah,
They still do it. The 24 hours.
When you do it that much, I mean, but see, they're doing that with Elf.
Oh, really?
And I really hesitated putting Elf on there because of that.
Yeah.
I way out in left field. I almost picked. It was either going to be. It was actually a three-way tie between Elf, A Miracle on 34th Street.
Okay. Yeah.
Or White Christmas.
Okay. Yeah. So old school.
Old school.
Yeah.
I mean, old
and
school.
I like Miracle.
Yeah. And I'm talking the original Miracle on 34th Street. Yeah. Just so yeah, I kind of teetered between those, and I was like, if Elf is on it, usually you're more apt to watch that one.
Yeah. I got you.
But yeah, Christmas Story's played out. That's why I didn't have it on my list.
Yeah, kind of the same thing. That's why I didn't put it on my list.
Yeah.
But yeah, so National Lampoon, definitely number one. Of course. Home Alone.
Yeah.
Love Home Alone.
Yeah.
So that's number 2. Scrooged.
Yes.
Number 3. Of course. For sure. 4 was Santa Claus.
Nice.
I love it. It's a fantastic movie.
Yeah, it's such a great movie.
Yeah, and it was really close between like which one was going to be number 4. So it's number 4 and number 5. They're kind of the same, right? And it's The Year Without Santa Claus. Only because of the music. I love that.
I'm
talking about the Miser Brothers.
Yeah, I missed. Yeah.
I love that. I love that movie. But the whole movie is great. The movie's super fun.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah, I do absolutely love the movie. The honorable mention, and I feel like it gets a lot of love here and there. It doesn't always get the love that it deserves. But the Jim Carrey Grinch.
Yeah, there's a good one. I like that one.
I love that one. And that one was. I don't feel like it's in the top 5, but I feel like it's up there.
I'd say that's a top 10 for me.
Yeah. I love that movie. But definitely we have a lot of the similar top 5.
Yeah.
So was it National Lampoon?
National Lampoon was the same. Scrooge was the same. Die Hard is the same.
I didn't put Die Hard on mine.
Oh, I thought you did.
Nope. So National Lampoon, Scrooge, the Santa Claus. And that was it.
Yeah.
Because I had Home Alone and
you had Home Alone and
Year Without Santa.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. The other stop motion ones, like Rudolph, was great.
Yeah.
It's hard to. All those were so good.
Yeah.
And again, that's tough. That's tough because there's some really good ones.
You know which one I really went to battle with? Ernest Saves Christmas.
Me too. I love that. He's all these Christmas tree. He's like,
it's such a bad movie, but it's so good.
Bad. It's so bad. Have you seen the new Christmas movie with was it J.K. Simmons and The Rock?
No, I hadn't seen it. We talked about going to see it.
Okay, I want to see it,
but I heard it just bombed.
Really?
It took $250,000 or $250 million to make.
What? $250
million to make, and it did $30 million its opening weekend or something.
I lost money on that deal.
Yeah,
these big box office movies. I don't know why spend so much money on big box office movies. Just make a simple movie that's good.
Well, I mean,
it's like video games. So spending so much money on these AAA games.
Well, I mean, it's
just make a good game.
Yeah. Well,
same thing with movies. Just make a good movie.
Yeah.
I thought there's so many of these good indie films that are just fantastic.
Really. And I mean, a lot of people are foregoing the story, and they're trying to put in, big
lights
budget
and
effects.
Action. Yeah. It's like, whoa! It's like everybody's trying to take the Marvel route. It's like, man, Marvel's dying out for a reason.
Well, Marvel's dying out because they're not doing the stories that they should be doing. They're taking all these second tier characters and trying to make them
bigger than they are. Yeah, and they started off so well. Yeah, they started off so big. And I don't know. I like. I am really excited about Craven.
I see.
He was one of my favorite, dude. He's such a badass.
See, mine too. And this is my problem with Sony, is that they're telling the story out of order.
DC's doing the same thing. They both done the same thing.
Believe me, I don't care for what DC's been doing at all. I mean, like what they did with Batman.
Which one?
Any of them.
What? Really? You don't like Christian Bale Batman?
Christian Bale Batman was fine.
Okay, that trilogy was fantastic. The Dark Knight was one of the greatest movies
yes,
of our generation.
Agreed.
It is,
but they nerfed Bane.
they nerfed the shit out of Bane. Oh my god.
Don't get me wrong, I love
Tom Hardy's great.
Tom Hardy.
Absolutely.
Tom Hardy is a fantastic actor. And I think with the right role, he would do incredible in a superhero or anti-hero role.
Yeah,
And he was even there was rumors that he was even being eyed for the next Wolverine.
I wouldn't like him as Wolverine.
They've shown some.
It needs to be Cavill.
So but I would like to see the more comic accurate Wolverine. I want to see the shorter,
stocky.
I mean, he doesn't have to be 5'3", but I mean somebody that's going to be under 6 foot.
I like Cavill.
But I mean, don't, dude. Cavill looked fantastic,
my boy. God,
so believe me, he looked amazing. But I see Cavill being more like Captain Britain.
Okay. I can see that. Union Jack. I can see that. I would.
I mean, there was also talks about him being Cyclops. But see, I feel like he would be wasted as Cyclops.
Depends on how they played Cyclops.
Now, if Cyclops they make Cyclops more comic accurate, then I think he'd be fantastic.
He's a great leader, and he's
in the comic book. Cyclops is a badass.
Yeah, I want Channing Tatum as Gambit so bad. I want a Gambit movie so bad.
Dude, I watched Wolverine and Deadpool. Again.
I watched it last night.
The night before.
Yeah. Katie and I watched it the night before last. Again.
Yeah, and
so good.
Yeah, with when Channing Tatum came out, when I first thought about it, I was like, that just doesn't look right.
It's perfect.
But I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you.
But he needs to lean out a bit more.
I mean, I can see where you're coming from, especially in the neck.
Yeah, I mean, not that he looked fat. He
he's just getting older, and he's
I think he just looked
neck and stuff.
He looked. I think he was just a little too bulked up. Mm-hmm. He needs to become a bit more wiry, like the character.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah,
yeah. How do we get off into these Marvel DC tangents? Regardless, Cavill is Superman. That makes me so upset. Hollywood's just done him so bad.
Oh, dude. Yeah, Warner Brothers screwed him over so badly.
All of them have.
Yeah.
All of them have. Yeah. Did you ever see the Enola Holmes?
Yeah.
Him and Sherlock?
It was fantastic.
It was great.
I think they're doing a third one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've watched it as a family. We enjoyed it.
Yeah, I really liked it. I thought it was good. And I like her as Enola, even though Enola.
I like. Was it Bobby Millie Brown? Was that right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Millie Bobby Brown.
Millie Bobby Brown. Mm-hmm. Sorry.
Yeah, she was great. I love her as an actress.
Oh yeah.
She's really. I thought she was going to be typecast, and she absolutely has.
Oh no,
been stellar in every single performance.
She did a movie just recently where she was like a princess.
Yeah. With the dragon.
Yeah. I enjoyed
Damsel.
That.
I think Damsel's.
I think so. Something like that. Or heroine.
Something like that. It was good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Yeah.
I mean, it could have been better, but I think for what it was, I think it was great.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
She's got something coming out with Chris Pratt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, that's. I think it's coming out in March actually of next year, where it's some kind of like post-apocalyptic.
Oh hell yeah.
Deal where they're traveling across the country or something, and this giant robot of a car-looking thing is with them. I don't know. I can't remember what it was, but
I don't care. I'll watch it. Chris Pratt. Yeah, Chris Pratt and Millie Bobby Brown. Done.
Yeah. It looked good. It looked good. It was really
Could be about them being plumbers. I didn't watch that. Hell yeah.
I think he's already done that movie.
That was the joke.
I know.
Can you imagine her as Luigi? Or her as
Princess Peach?
Daisy.
Wait,
She'd be good as Daisy.
Yeah. I'd like to see them bring back Yoshi.
Yeah, man.
That'd be good.
God, he'd be great as Yoshi.
But as long as they don't do that John Leguizamo and Bob Hoskins style movie.
It's so weird for Bob Hoskins to do that role. It's so weird.
Dude, you know he was originally going to be Wolverine?
Yeah, I read that, actually. Yeah,
they originally wanted him.
I mean, he was way too old at that point.
Oh, yeah, he was way too old.
In 2000, or 2001, he would have been... God,
was it 2001? I thought it was... No. It was like 99.
It might have been. Yeah, somewhere around.
Yeah.
Right there around the millennial.
Yeah.
or the millennium,
Yeah.
millennium turn. I don't know how you say that.
Turn of the millennium.
You know what I want? Yeah. I'm hungry. Can we do some fat boy shit?
We can do fat boy shit.
Yeah.
So another reason why we have said shirts on
I love these shirts.
to one, of course, celebrate this holiday season. Two, it's Christmas cake season time.
Christmas cakes.
So we actually have two things.
Yeah.
We're gonna do.
Are we gonna rate them?
The mini Christmas cake tree donuts.
Do you mind putting that over there for you,
I don't
please,
mind.
sir? Little Debbie mini Christmas tree cake donuts.
And then we have, of course, the Christmas cake trees.
The cake of cakes.
Oh my god.
They're so, I don't know why. But it's like, it's the same thing as a zebra cake, but it's so different.
Like, but I mean,
I don't know what's different about it.
But it's like the Reese's
My
peanut
mouth
butter
is
cup.
literally watering.
It's like the Reese's peanut butter cups. When you do the egg or the pumpkin, they taste better than the regular peanut butter cup.
I don't know why.
They just do.
But I just like the cups better. But regardless, these are we gonna? So what's the goal here? What are we trying to accomplish? Are we gonna rate them, or are we just gonna do? We'll just
give us our
devour.
thoughts. Yeah. Why not?
So we're still gonna do whiskey after this too. So
Oh yeah.
so let's not go.
Well, something. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna do a little something different.
Yeah, I don't know what it's gonna be. This is a surprise. This is a little Christmas surprise for me. I'm excited about it.
Yeah. They
Look at that, dude. They're so cute. Yeah, bro, come on, really?
I know. What?
One?
Bro.
Sorry, I'm so hungry.
All right, I'm gonna try the donut.
You gonna do the donut first?
Let's try the donut
I'm gonna do the cake first.
All right. They're so tiny.
They're so tight. Show the camera. They're so cute. Bing, bing.
All right, here we go.
Adorable. Oh my god, I love these so much. God. So good. I'm so excited. So, Katie bought a bunch of these because she's going to make one of her signature dishes.
Which, that's something else we can talk about.
We can talk about it. So she bought like a couple of boxes of it.
Yeah.
And I'm in there and I'm like, so I've been like purposely leaving a lot of carbs on the table because I get home and I'm like, wow. I went through a box in like 2 days.
That being said,
There's only 6 of them in there.
yeah,
It's not much.
that being said, I did not do my post-workout drink. I did a protein
You
shake.
saw what I did with it, right?
Yeah. But I did a protein shake, but water.
Oh, last night?
No, today.
Protein shake.
The post-workout.
Oh, you did a protein shake instead? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Thoughts?
I mean, I don't hate it, but it's not...
Well, because I knew we were going to do this, but I want to get some kind of hydration in.
Yeah, it would have been better just to do salt water, but the proteins... Here's the thing about going over program with your protein. It doesn't hurt you. It's fine. It's just calories. It's 230 calories or whatever.
No. 1 scoop of protein.
You did 1 scoop? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. So it should be
1 scoop of
110,
water
then.
with 12 ounces of water.
Oh, yeah, whatever. 23 grams? Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
That's fine. What I was going to say was, though, if you go over on your protein, it's not bad. It's not going to hurt you, right? If you're going to go over anything, go over on your protein. But you do get to the point where, like, once you hit a protein number, it's your body doesn't do anything else with it. It's just additional calories.
Just dumps it out.
Yeah, whatever.
Pardon the expression.
Yeah, well, it's pretty valid. But that protein's so good.
Yeah. Well, I did the
do
I did the precision. So I'm trying to get rid of that. The creamsicle.
I like it.
They're not bad.
I like this better.
Oh yeah, 100%. But it reminds me of the consistency of those the gas station chocolate donuts, and it's got. I mean, it's by no means the same flavor, but it's
something about something about it. The way it like coats the mouth.
Yeah.
These are so good. These are dangerously good. And serving size is 4.
Yeah, but
you know,
how many calories?
390.
390 calories?
Sorry, 290.
Okay.
I was thinking 300, but yeah, 290 calories.
You do know
For
how many?
4 of these, 290 calories. Because 4 of these little suckers, 15 grams of fat and 36 grams of carbs. But it's got 2 grams of protein.
For one of those,
For one of these,
it's 220 calories,
dang!
10 grams of fat, 32 grams of carbs.
How many grams is a serving size?
49 grams.
All right, so they're about the same. So this is 63 grams.
Yeah.
So basically the same.
Yeah.
Almost the same. But because just eating one of these is tough.
Yeah.
But these are really
like
good. I do like these.
Yeah. I thought you might.
Yeah, man. Oh, good choice. Yeah.
So-
I do like these better, though.
Yeah.
I could very easily kill
So,
two or
that being
three
said,
3 boxes of these.
so we talked about doing a movie and Little Debbie night where we're going to have the families. When do we want to do that?
When?
Yeah.
I have no idea. Probably December.
Oh, yeah. The only thing that I know that we got going on is the 9th is Gage's birthday. So, other than that.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll figure it out. Those are so good.
You need another one?
No.
Okay.
I had 3 of these, 1 of these. Actually, I might have had 4. I lost count. They're still good.
Yeah, I only had 2.
You only had 2?
Yeah.
Oh, well, kudos to you.
See, I'm not a
You think you're better than me? There you go. That's good, man. I like that.
Yeah, see, I mean,
Oh, man. I'm so hungry.
with sweet stuff like that, I'm not real big on it. I mean, it's good.
So good.
But, I mean, sometimes it just is a little too coaxing for me.
Yeah. It's I get that. I get that too. Especially when you're hungry and you want to eat and you want if you've been eating properly and then you try to eat a bunch of that, just
Oh, actually having that just
messes with
made
your
me crave that chicken and potatoes that much more.
This makes me crave my beef meal so bad.
Well, I know that I'm craving the chicken and potatoes because that's the meal that I got coming up next. That's why.
My chicken, I'm still on the chicken fajita bowls.
So I made my own blackened chicken.
Okay.
It turned out pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You use like a pre-made blackened seasoning?
Yeah,
or?
just get like the HEB blackened seasoning.
Okay, yeah, super
get
easy.
I think it was like roughly 3.5 pounds of chicken.
Okay.
And then just did 2 tablespoons of avocado oil.
Okay.
And then just obliterated it with seasoning.
Yeah, I found that
baking it.
I found that the like pre-packaged blackened seasonings are never salty enough. Where is it? Is it salty enough?
I added salt.
You added more salt to it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It came out good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've always found them just
Well,
not
see,
salty.
I added the salt to the potatoes because I'll season up the potatoes a little bit. I'll put the salt.
Oh, that's where you put the salt in that.
I'll put the salt with that, and then I'll add garlic and then onion.
But you're also cooking it in that Kerrygold herb butter.
Oh yeah, of course.
Are you air frying it?
No, I'm just doing it on the skillet.
Are you doing like wedges or cubes or how are you doing?
I did the same shredded potatoes as I did for breakfast.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. And so I do 4 ounces of that. And I took the chicken breast and just shredded it and just mix it all together. So good.
That sounds good. Especially with that
really
blackened
good.
spice.
Yeah.
That'd be really good.
It gets a little dry.
I was gonna say it sounds like it needs more of a binder.
Yeah.
Of some kind.
Well, so I've used the sweet and sour to where the blackened spice is still present.
Yeah, I think like I don't know. I gotta think about that because there's definitely better sauces than that.
See, I'm wondering if maybe. Well, see, I don't want to do a sriracha because I just
No,
like
I think
sriracha.
the Yum Yum would be really good.
Well,
but
the
you
Yum
can't
Yum
have it
has
right now.
xanthan gum in it.
I can't have it right now.
I can't have it right now. So, like, if I did that as a meal for the next phase,
Yeah, I think that would be a good choice.
probably throw the Yum Yum sauce with the bell pepper.
A fat-free Chipotle would be good with that.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah, a chipotle sauce made with Greek yogurt. Would be
Okay.
good.
Would be.
That would work.
That'd be try. That'd be worth a try. I like that.
Yeah. Even a ranch. Like a homemade ranch?
I'm not real big on ranch.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
Although, I think I told you about this, where I made the that jalapeno ranch dip, but instead of using sour cream, I used Greek yogurt.
Yeah, you did tell me about that.
That turned out pretty good.
Yeah, I bet that would be good. Just like
That might be good.
with just some chips or something. That would be good.
Oh, you know, if I did that, I'd have to use like pork rinds. I could. At least it's not.
Pork rinds are so
I'd do that with pork rinds instead of chips, because
Yeah.
chips would just be like,
good. You use those Quest chips.
ooh, yeah. Ooh, the taco ones?
A really high protein snack, actually.
Yeah.
It'd be if you ate. Well, it depends on how much dip you ate, but if you ate like let's say you ate 5 ounces of dip, it would be. Gosh, that'd be almost 40 grams of protein.
It's really up the ante. Make nachos. Do the Quest chips. Have some of that shredded chicken put on top of it.
Oh hell yeah! Oh dude, that's
And then-
that's a solid phase 3 meal.
And then do like maybe a black bean with it.
Yeah, something. We'll get some corn.
Yeah. Black bean, corn, and then just do
That
some
shredded chicken.
shredded cheese.
With the blackened chicken. You could make you could also, I mean, you could even do a cottage cheese, nacho cheese sauce.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. We just came up with it.
I'm telling you.
We need to.
We need to start putting this stuff down.
Yeah,
Nobody's stealing our
We
ideas.
start writing this stuff down.
I know,
At least
man.
we have it recorded so we can go back
Yeah, right.
and look at it, listen to it. We're not going to remember this.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah. No, that's good. All right. You want to do some, you want to do a drinky drink?
Okay, yeah.
What do you want? What else you got?
So we've got 2 options. Okay.
Okay.
We could do, I'm thinking about time here.
What time is it?
It's 2:13.
I got time. I'm
Okay.
good.
We can do, one, we're going to have to take a break if we do.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay. So we have hand warmers, which is going to be hot chocolate with a cinnamon whiskey, Jack Daniels, we're not using Fireball, and rum chata with a little bit of whipped cream on it.
Okay, so hot chocolate with some cinnamon whiskey and some robachata with whipped cream.
Or we can
Okay.
just go eggnog. The Evan Williams eggnog.
Just that by itself.
Yeah. And it's got whiskey and brandy in it.
Let's do. Man, that's good. That's good. Let's do the hot chocolate.
Okay.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Hot chocolate it is.
All right.
All right.
So we will be back.
And scene.
All right. And we're back. Hi.
What's up?
Hey. So, all right. So what is this called again?
All right,
What
so
are we
this
doing?
is called Jack's Hand Warmer.
Jack's hand warmer.
Yeah, which is dirty in the way it sounds.
Hey, well, whatever.
But, so what this is going to be 1.5 ounces of Jack's cinnamon whiskey, half a shot of rum chata, and 4 ounces of hot chocolate.
Okay.
So, we'll see how this turns out.
Yep. I can smell that from here.
Yeah.
That's cinnamon whiskey. It smells a lot better than Fireball, I can tell you that much. Nice. Look at your pores, man. So even. Good job.
Well, I've done this once or twice.
Done this before.
Yep. All right, so now we'll have
It's a
hot
hot
chocolate.
chocolate latte.
Swiss Miss.
Do you need a funnel pouring out of that cup? You think it'll be all right?
We'll see.
Get the paper towels ready.
Oh, yeah. Luckily, we got paper towels back here. Somewhere. Yep. Here we go.
Oh, and we're doing the cinnamon sugar too?
Yep.
Nice. Nice. Is this open?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, have y'all been to Santa's Wonderland yet?
290?
Off of Highway 6 in College Station?
Yeah, 290. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm. Yep. Absolutely. We go like almost every year.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Their hot chocolate
This is good.
amazing.
It's so good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Really good. It's
Yeah.
it's kind of gotten to where it's like It's like one of those things. It's like, why is everything so expensive? It doesn't have to be that way.
It doesn't have to be, but
You know what I mean? But the like hayride that they do is badass.
oh, the Christmas lights.
Yeah, it's really
pretty cool.
Yeah, we went last year. We went last year with some neighbors.
Yeah, there it was.
actually.
Yeah,
Yeah, I called that.
yeah. As long as my phone doesn't get messed up.
Yeah, whatever. Even if it does.
Yeah, there it went.
All in the name of
Christmas
whiskey.
spirit. Yeah. No, this may not be the best idea to make.
With your phone right there?
Yeah, with my phone right there.
Whatever, it's fine.
Here we go. All right. That's going to be sticky.
Yeah, whatever. Just whenever you're talking on the phone, just put you in a good mood.
All right, so we're going to heat it up.
Let the milk sit for a couple of days.
Oh, yeah. You guys smell that?
Smell like a shaker bottle you left in your car.
Ooh. Top it off with some whipped cream.
Hell yeah. Beautiful.
And then...
What an interesting drink.
All right. And we have Jack's hand warmer.
Jack's hand warmer. Oh, it does smell really good.
Oh, that does smell good.
It smells really good, dude. Cheers, bro. Cheers.
Happy holidays.
Yes. I like that.
That's not bad.
That's pretty good.
That's not bad at all.
Again, like I told you, the fat of that of the milk really like brings it all together.
Yeah, yeah.
It needs that.
Yeah.
If you tried to do this with water, it would not be good.
Oh, no.
It needs the.
I thought about doing. I was like, well, I'll do water and do the sugar-free whipped cream. No.
You
go.
gotta,
It's the holiday season. Go for the gusto.
It needs the fat. Even like is this a whole milk?
Nah, 2%.
A whole milk would be solid for this too. And that's a full fat whipped cream. Yeah, good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
like it.
Yeah, the rum chata, like it's not lost.
No,
I thought it would be.
No.
But it pairs beautifully with that cinnamon whiskey. That's great, dude.
Yeah.
I like that a lot, man. Hell yeah.
It's a nice little holiday drink.
Yeah, and it warms my hand. It's in the name.
Really?
Yeah.
There you go. So. It's pretty easy to make. I mean.
Simple. Yeah, I mean, saw him do it and whipped it up real quick. Yeah, that's good. This is a great like Die Hard drink.
There you
Watching Die Hard.
Or
Anything.
or
Really.
a hayride.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Go do the hayride and just have a little cinnamon whiskey in there. Just top it off.
Oh, you just fill a flask
Some
up
rum
with
chata. Yeah. Do a little mixture of it.
Yeah, man.
Doop.
Hell yeah.
Kids, you have to get your own drink.
Yeah. Well,
Unless you want to pass right out.
I mean, whatever.
Ain't mad at it.
I don't care. Whatever. I'm not against it, man. Like obviously, I don't want my kids to be alcoholics, but like, if my kids, if my kids are like, oh, can I have a sip of that? Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know why people freak out about that.
Yeah.
If I'm giving them a cigarette, like, you know, I don't know. I guess my parents were kind of like that. I remember the first time. That's funny. So the first time I ever saw my parents drink. So like I told you before, my dad was a musician, right? He traveled all over the place. So like, he was in bars all the time. I should have connected the dots, but I was a kid. But the first time I ever saw my like parents drink and smoke was at a Christmas party at his like one of his boss's house, and I was like so like, oh my god, like my parents are doing drugs, and and I'm like, I remember seeing my mom like smoking a cigarette, and I freaked out.
Really?
This was back in the early '90s or whatever.
Yeah.
And even now, like we smoke cigars or whatever.
Yeah.
I remember that so vividly, and I was just so like, oh my god.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're like,
So
you
weird.
told me we shouldn't do this. What are you
No,
doing?
it wasn't even that. It was like this was they always told me Like I'd always, they never talked about it, right?
Yeah.
But I should have known. Like my dad smoked cigarettes. I found out later my dad had been smoking since he was like 15.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and he quit when my brother was born, and he was, God, 36 or whatever, or,
Wow.
or 20. No, he was around 30, right?
Yeah.
So he'd been smoking 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
And that was just so, and like, you know, I knew they were in bars, but I never connected the dots as a kid. You just don't. Yeah, man. But so it's like I don't want my kids to have. My point is, I don't want my kids to have that experience where they like see me drink or they see me smoke a cigar and they're like, "Oh my God, my dad's a grubby piece of trash."
Yeah.
Yeah, I just that's dumb,
Dude, this warms you up.
Yeah, it's good.
That's crazy.
That Jack Cinnamon whiskey is so much better than Fireball.
Oh, yeah, Fireball's.
God, it's trash. Did I send you that little short clip of like tasting whiskeys with your eyes closed?
Oh yeah.
Did I say that?
Yeah.
He's like, what was it? I can't remember the first one. He's like, he calls it. He like, oh no, it was the pop top. He was popping the cork on these whiskey bottles, and he was like, it was like the first one. He like says it. The next one was like, pops it. It was like, oh Weller, and then he's out. He's like holding a bottle of Fireball, and he's at a dumpster, and he like lifts it up, and he like the dumpster lid closes. He's like Fireball. Like, so true. It's trash, man. I don't like it.
No.
Yeah, that's good, man. That's excellent.
I like that.
I
like
that a lot.
it. The more I drink it, the more I like it.
Yeah.
Just shocking.
Right. The more you drink,
Right.
like all the notes are there. The chocolate's there.
I like the
cinnamon's
spice from the cinnamon. With
there.
the chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The creaminess is there. The rum chata again, like it's that kind of vanilla sweetness, right? Is there? It's good.
Yeah. It vaguely reminds me of eggnog.
I think it's a good variation.
Yeah.
Of having that like warm,
Yeah.
creamy drink, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if I wonder if you could do like a variation of eggnog with this.
Instead of like doing a chocolate eggnog.
Yeah, you could try that.
I do regular eggnog with I'll do it with a bourbon, or I've even done it with. There was a cinnamon whiskey that I tried. It was 1835.
Okay.
Yeah, and I did it with that and a little bit of cinnamon.
1835 or 1836?
1835.
Okay.
Yeah, they had the cherry. So when I was making
is 1836 is a whiskey, right? Am I thinking?
No, it's 1835.
Is it 1835?
Yeah.
Am I just kidding? Whatever. Yeah.
Fairly certain. Now you get the second
You
guess.
you would know before me.
But they do a cherry. I think you know about. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one's good. That one's really good. But I saw that they had a watermelon and a birthday cake today.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling that.
Well,
Yeah, that's
usually
too much.
usually that kind of stuff is like a vanilla.
Yeah, but like
But
overly.
it's gonna be, Well, I mean, that's why I'm not real big when they do like the maple and the apple.
Yeah,
it's just too.
Yeah, especially like so. And the first thing that comes to mind when we say that are like Canadian whiskeys.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Canadian whiskeys?
That's where I cut my teeth on drinking whiskey. It was 40 Creek.
Oh, okay.
But as I matured, if you will, in my libations, I find it to be that Canadian blends are a little too sweet.
Yeah. Same.
For my taste.
Same.
I mean, like Crown has always been just overtly sweet. Now
They have
I
like
hear
a Crown apple that's just
they have
artificial.
a Crown honey and but I hear that the Crown that you can get in Canada is by far
really
better than
like
what
Guinness
is being sent here.
Getting Guinness in Ireland.
Yeah. Same situation. So,
Interesting. Yeah, I've never really been a fan. And Crown was the first whiskey I ever had, and I was like, "This is whiskey." Like, oh.
Yeah,
but there is maple whiskey that's done properly, but it shouldn't be the maple should be a note.
it should be a note.
Not
it shouldn't be
the note.
Yeah.
And everything else is behind it.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like doing like
then it messes your stomach up too.
yeah. But I've always wanted to do like a fat wash bourbon.
I don't know what that is.
It's usually taking like a pork fat, and then doing an infusion with it.
Okay.
And then you run it through cheesecloth, and you extract.
So you render the fat in the alcohol. Mm-hmm. So you boil it in the alcohol.
No, you don't boil it. You just basically get like a pork fat.
You just let it sit
and let it sit.
Oh,
and,
interesting.
Yeah,
okay.
and does that infusion.
And it breaks down. How long does that take?
It could take. Honestly, it depends on how long you want to do it. I mean, it's usually a few weeks.
Interesting.
That I've seen.
And you do it in glass?
Yeah, you just put it in a glass jar, and then what you do is you get some cheesecloth, and you pour back out. I mean, you can do that with bacon.
I was about to say, throw some bacon in there.
Yeah.
Like do some maple bacon in there. You want to infuse some maple into it? That's the way to do it.
Yeah, yeah. Just cook you up some maple bacon, and put it in a jar, and.
I was thinking you do it raw.
No, cook.
You
cook it? Yeah.
I mean, alcohol.
No, you would cook it.
It's not like there's going to be any bacteria in it. Yeah. Yeah, not that it's trichinosis. So trichinosis will survive anything.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so you want to cook it.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I'd be down for that.
Yeah, that'd be a good one to try.
Yeah. I wonder what other fats you could do that with. Because like you get like a beef tallow.
I was gonna say. I think I've heard of a beef tallow.
Yeah.
Or like a beef
a
rib.
I was thinking like
now.
brisket
Okay.
fat.
So now here it's funny you bring that up. So I've told you stories about cutting on the lime, right? That Ron's
that was good.
Little parties.
Sorry, what now?
Cutting on the lime.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So one year when we were at that party, we did a drink contest.
Okay.
Yeah, and
making drinks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, yeah. You have there's your presentation, there's the flavor of the drink, and then there's the story that accompanies the drink.
Cool.
And I've done it a few years. Actually, this most recent party that they had, me and a guy teamed up and won.
Cool.
But we were kind of messing around a couple of years ago, and I took the juice from brisket.
Okay.
And then I put a little bit in it in a shot of bourbon, and it turned out really good.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Like smoked brisket?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
that would pair with the right bourbon. That would pair.
Oh, it was delicious, but
yeah,
you got to get.
What's the country singer whiskey that we had?
That was Ryan Bingham.
That would go great with that real light whiskey with the heavy fat of that brisket. Would be fantastic.
That smokiness with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you gotta pair it right. Otherwise,
if it's a heavy whiskey, a bold whiskey, it's too much.
Or you overload it with the
too much fat
juice from the brisket.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and then you're just basically
it'd be cool to play around with that to kind of see what the ratios would be the best ratios. And I bet the ratios would. Depends on the whiskey too.
Yeah, well, it depends on the power of the whiskey. Like pairing it with that Whitmeyer's, that real dark black pepper finish.
I bet the Garrison Brothers would be good for that too.
Oh, I would not do it with the Garrison Brothers.
Really?
Oh,
too
no,
much?
That's too.
I bet it would be good.
No, that's too expensive.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
No. It's like going, I had Coke.
Put in some Wellers.
Yeah. But I mean, something with a kind of a less expensive bourbon.
Yeah, I bet that Ryan Bingham would be good with it.
Yeah, I bet it would. It's worth a try.
The Oak and Eden too.
Yeah, Oak and Eden or the Angel's Envy.
I think it would really wake up the Angel's Envy for sure. The Oak and Eden, I think, it would be a good choice because
Redwood. I'm thinking just the bacon with the redwood.
The bacon with the redwood would be
fantastic.
Yes, 100%. Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That'd be good.
With the brisket, I don't think so.
No, with the brisket, pork, I think with the brisket,
maple,
it's
like a maple. Ooh, dude, with the redwood, a maple peppered bacon.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, with
that would be perfect.
Yeah, I think the bitterness of the brisket would be too much.
Yeah, for the redwood. Yeah. Yeah, I think it would. But dude, some peppered maple bacon.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Absolutely. Oh, I'd be so all over that. Hell yeah.
We go off on a tangent, don't we?
God, fat boy. So good.
It's big boy season.
Excuse me, it's big boy season.
Yeah.
I'm full. So in our little break that we took, we also ate, and like with the Christmas tree cakes and the food that I ate, and like the amount of water I had to suck down. Jeez.
Well, that's what did it, is the water. You sucked it down.
I had to.
Yeah.
It's because I'm so off today.
I know.
I want to take a nap. I'll just pass out and drink another one of these and just pass out.
We'll throw on Ninja Turtles.
Oh gosh, I wish I could. I had too much stuff to do today.
Oh, you gotta go sort it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the sort of day.
Yeah.
So that'd be good. We'll see. It's been picking up. It's been picking up even more. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's really good.
I need to go. I need to swing by. I need to get liver.
Mama liver.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I'm glad you said that. We got some in today.
Oh, good.
Yeah, because I need some for me too.
Okay.
Not liver pills, liver care pills.
Yeah.
I need to get some for me. There's a bunch of stuff I need to get for me. Oh, I'm out of, man, the amount of creatine I take.
How much are you taking?
15 grams.
3 scoops a day. Mm-hmm. Level?
Ish.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, it's some creatine.
Yeah.
Have you seen that thing? Who was it? Was it Cali Muscle? Or he's like, no, it wasn't Cali Muscle. What was that other guy's name? I can't remember his name, but he's a big bodybuilder. He's like, you want to get real big? This is how you do it. He's making a shake, and he's like, this is what you add your protein, and then you add a scoop of creatine. And he's like, add a scoop of creatine, and it's like, if you really, really want to get big, add some creatine. It just does he probably put 12 scoops of creatine in it. But it's funny. And then you've seen those two with the protein, or add protein to it.
Yeah. What I like to do is the kid holds it like half a banana. And then what I like to do, to get a little bit more flavor, is add another scoop of protein.
Yeah,
he's like, banana disappears.
He's talking about the banana, right? He's like, now if you really want to wake this up and make it great, add a scoop of protein.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of those are really
Go ahead and blend it. Pour it in a glass.
Oh, yeah. But before you do, the key is add a scoop of protein. Yeah.
Oh, God.
That's so funny. I've tried doing stuff like that. So over the years, you just kind of play around with stuff.
Yeah.
And I did a egg. It was do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah.
It was half and half. So it was I guess 2 cups, 16 ounces. So four cups, so about 16 ounces of half and half.
Yeah.
5 raw eggs.
Dude, you got warm.
Yeah, it's really warm. No, you're good. So it was 16 ounces of half and half, 6-ish, 6 raw eggs, and then 4 scoops of a chocolate protein.
Yeah.
Bro.
They're good?
It's so good. It's so rich. It's so much fat. It gives me heartburn thinking about it. That was super good. I like that. I just weird stuff. Did I tell you about the pizza shake?
No. You made a pizza shake?
Pizza shake, yeah. Yeah, so like a jar of sauce, right?
Oh.
Yeah, so heat up the jar of sauce. So it's really so just throw the jar in the microwave.
Yeah.
Take the lid off because it's metal.
Safety, kids. Safety first.
I learned that the hard way.
Oh, Lord.
Yep. So jar of sauce in the microwave, heat it up, pour it in a blender, put the mozzarella in there.
Yeah.
And then what I like to use, again, are those dinner rolls, the real buttery dinner rolls.
Yeah.
Throw a couple of those in there. Do a non-flavored protein.
Yeah.
Add some protein in there. I would sometimes I throw in some meatballs. Just blend it up. Down the hatch.
Oh, God.
You get to the point where you can only eat so much.
Yeah.
And you got to start drinking your shit, and you eat the calories. You eat the calories. So don't ever let anybody out there tell you that don't fool yourself into thinking you can't eat enough that you need to eat. I just can't eat anymore. Yeah, you can. You absolutely can get those calories in. You just got to come up with ingenious ways of doing it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I've done some weird stuff. Some weird stuff over the years. We talked about it before with those Tostino's pizzas and putting olive oil over them. Yeah, whatever.
Oh,
dipping them in a protein ranch. Make this
the jalapeno
burrito.
ranch.
Well, I made it. Yeah, well, you can do it with protein too, like Greek yogurt.
Well, you see all the stuff that I'm sending you all the time. All the different recipes. Ooh. Come on, phase 3. Come on, phase 3.
Yeah, that's a good phase 3. You're oh my God, it's taking forever.
Yeah. Oh my God, dude.
Some of those look really good.
Yeah. Yeah, some the burrito tacos or the... Mm-hmm. Oh, man. Yeah. I'm ready.
Yeah, I want to do a crock pot pulled pork.
That Dr. Pepper one?
Oh no! That's got to be on a smoker. You have to.
Oh
smoke that.
yeah. No,
I
I'm just
said
saying.
crock pot.
Oh, okay, crock pot. Okay.
But I want to do because I kind of want. I haven't. It's been a while since I've played around with like a pork shoulder.
Yeah.
So I want to do one in a crock pot and kind of play around with some different recipes with tacos and like kind of like over potatoes, kind of what we do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I have a couple of ideas of how I want to do that and like how to, because you want to, different recipes require different like levels of fat, right?
Yeah.
So I want to do a crock pot and render it down and then drain, like get all the fat out of it and kind of play around with like, okay, what ratios work the best?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, that way when like clients get to like a phase 3, you don't have to rely on just butter, right? You can go more interesting flavors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'd like to experiment with like beef tallow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's good, man. Like ghee and beef tallow.
Yeah. I just like coagulated whipped cream.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's the one thing about hot chocolate, like the way the chocolate settles at the bottom.
Yeah.
That's annoying. But yeah, dude, there's so many different ways you can play around with stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. I love like experimenting with food. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, just the interesting recipes you can come up with, just to kind of, take the blandness out of actually trying to eat healthy.
Yeah.
And
yeah, it's
making it enjoyable to eat your meal and just not having to, sit there and eat dry chicken and potatoes and just be like, oh god,
yeah,
I'm gonna throw up.
This again.
Yeah.
But sometimes though,
now,
it's so good, like the egg meal.
Oh, dude,
over and over again.
I was telling Devin this morning, that egg meal went so fast this morning for some reason. I mean,
just killed it.
Last week, I didn't hit a wall where I'm like, oh, I don't want to eat this. It just took me a minute to eat. Okay. This morning, dude, it just downed it.
Good.
It was just like, it was nothing. I'm like,
yeah,
I want more.
Yeah. It's also off day for you.
No. We worked out today because I thought I was going to have to work with, I thought I was going to have to do something for work.
Oh, okay.
So we switched. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so tomorrow will be an off day.
Oh man, I'm ready for a nap. That was really good.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah. Cool. You got anything else?
No,
we're good.
I think we're good.
Man. Well, happy holidays, everybody.
Yeah.
Happy holidays, bro.
You too, brother.
Thanks, man. It's good. It's a good time. I cheers you and have another drink, but I'm out.
Yeah, I guess the next time we'll see y'all will be at the new year.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy crap, dude.
Yeah. Right?
You're right. It went by fast.
Yeah, man.
This year, I mean, it seemed like it went by really fast.
Yeah, especially agreed. There's so much going on this year. Yeah, it's too when your wife is pregnant or you're pregnant, or whoever's watching this, it's crazy how it's equally feels like eternity, but then also it goes by super fast.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, there was just like
Noah's senior year is halfway over.
Bro, he's almost done, man. Yeah, dude. It's nuts.
Gage's first year in high school is almost over.
Yeah, well, it's not almost over. It's halfway there.
Well,
not almost over.
Halfway there, yeah.
Well, almost halfway there. By the time this comes out, halfway there.
Halfway there. Well, I mean, they get done in what? 1st of June? So, yeah, another 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, still. Yeah.
Still, though.
It's just crazy.
And then he'll be a sophomore. Your youngest is going to be a sophomore.
God, and with a learner's permit.
Put your helmets on, ladies and gentlemen.
God, keep your head on a swivel.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna wear a helmet.
I'm wearing helmet,
Full
shoulder
pads.
Yeah,
full hockey gear.
just full on gear.
Be like a hockey goalie.
Yeah, pretty much. That's when I'm riding passenger, just trying to teach him.
You just hear the imaginary brake pedal on the passenger side. Yeah. Dum dum dum.
Would y'all put a boombox in the car? Nope, that was me stomping on the imaginary brake.
Was that Ingville?
Yeah, Bill Ingville, yeah.
That's good. Cool. All right, man. Yeah, sounds good. Happy holidays, everybody.
Yeah, thanks for coming by the bar.
Yeah.
Hope
Hope you
y'all
guys
have a good
enjoyed
one.
it. We'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.